everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. Before we get into the video, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and if you do happen to enjoy the video, make sure you give it a huge thumbs up. So today my plan was to organize my entire wardrobe and bring you guys along with me to try and motivate myself to organize it. It's nearly 3 p.m. and I've been putting it off pretty much not just today but for the last few weeks, and today's the day I'm gonna make it happen. Also, I did go shopping this morning. I went to Boots and I bought a few makeup bits. A few days ago I asked over on my Instagram for some makeup suggestions and you guys were amazing and gave me so many suggestions, so thank you if you did send me something helpful. But I finally went to Boots today and picked up some new makeup, so I thought I would share that with you as well. So this video is gonna be like a chill, organize slash makeup haul. Yeah, this video is basically going to be a mess, I think. Recently my skin has been absolutely out of this world horrific. I know it looks absolutely fine right now, but I recently had a week where I wasn't in work, so I wasn't wearing makeup and stuff, so I was able to let my skin breathe, and I ate a lot of junk food. Like I ate McDonald's, KFC, I ate way too much basically, and usually that makes my skin flare up, but it didn't, so I was like, that's really weird, maybe it's the makeup. So I've sort of come to the conclusion that I think the makeup I'm using is quite old. I've had it for quite a long time and it's probably making my skin flare up. So I basically wanted to treat myself to some new makeup with my birthday money, and I did manage to pick up some bits. The Boots I went to wasn't our biggest Boots, it was only a smaller one, so they didn't have everything that I wanted, but I definitely got some awesome things, so I'm gonna share them with you now. Here is my bag of goodies. We also went to B&M, and obviously you can't go in B&M and not pick up a load of stuff that you don't need and didn't realize that you needed. I also got this wrapping paper from Matalan. It's just frozen too, and it was actually on offer for 50p instead of £1, no, £2.50 it should have been. It's a little bit like scrumped up at the bottom, but you know what, I'm just not going to use this bit, and I'm actually going to put this away to use for Christmas, so definitely check out your local Matalan. Okay, I've just put you guys down over here so I can show you everything. Please ignore all of my bedding because I am in the process of changing my bedding. Okay, so first I'm going to show you all of the boring things that I bought from B&M. Some mouthwash. I bought myself some new brush heads for my toothbrush because I just needed some new ones. And these are super expensive, so it's so good to buy them from B&M instead. They are compatible with Oral-B and a couple of others I've never heard of. So if you have an Oral-B toothbrush, these are perfect for you. I picked up some of these Command strip hooks. I used to use Command strips a lot when I was in Disney World because it's the only thing you're allowed to use on your walls. I've been using these at the minute in my wardrobe. I'll actually show you guys later, but I've been hanging my necklaces on them, and I have a jewelry box that's like an actual box, and if I have too many necklaces in there they get so tangled up, so these are such a good way to hang all of my necklaces up, and they're next to all my clothes so I can see what I want to wear with like the same time. The last thing I picked up from B&M is just this Vaseline Aloe Sooth body lotion because it's summertime. I feel like I'm shaving my legs a lot more, and sometimes that can cause a lot of shaving rash, so yeah, I did buy that. Also, I feel like my throat is like really dry and I sound like I'm getting sick or something. I'm not sure if maybe I am getting a little bit of a cold. I'm honestly not really sure. I feel like because we went out, and I don't know, maybe you guys feel the same, when I go out I don't drink as much, and usually I drink so much water, but I feel like I can't drink as much because there isn't always an option to go to the toilet, which obviously I can understand why, and I don't always want to use the toilet when I'm out and about, so I just feel like my voice is like always dry. Oh, I picked up this from B&M as well. It's the Garnier Ultimate Blends Nourishing Hair Food with banana and shea, and I have honestly wanted to use this for so long. It's basically a 3-in-1 hair mask for dry hair, and it smells like banana. It's 98% natural ingredients. It's vegan. I love hair masks. I have really crazy long thick hair, so my hair does get damaged quite quickly because I do like to curl it quite often, so I really did want to try this one out, and it just smells absolutely fantastic. And you know what? Today is a hair wash day. I don't know about you guys, but I schedule them hair wash days. And all of this next stuff is everything that I bought from Boots. I've lost my receipt already, so I don't know how much everything costs, but I will make sure that I put a link to everything down in the description below, so if you guys do like the look of something that you see, that way you can still buy it yourself. The first thing I picked up was a Burt's Bees lip balm. I use nothing but these Burt's Bees lip balm. I have one in my locker at work, but I just don't have one at home at the minute, which is really bizarre for me because I usually have about 10 of these on the go at once. So picked up one of them. I got this Rimmel. So anyone watching this is gonna laugh at the fact that I say Rimmel instead of Rimmel. My friend Tara, if you're watching this, I know you're already cracking up because I sell Rimmel. It's basically a 2-in-1 primer and setting spray. It's called #Insta Fix and Go. So you put it on first as a primer, put all your makeup on, and then you put it on as a setting spray as well. And I've heard this is meant to do absolute wonders, so I'm really excited to use that. I got 2 eyebrow products because I don't know about you guys, but I feel like eyebrows are super important. They're both from NYX, and I do love NYX as a brand, but I've only ever tried their liquid lipsticks. I've never tried anything else. So I got the Fill and Fluff, which is basically like one that you twist, and then you've got like a little fluff brush that comes with it, and I'm just so excited to try this. It's a pomade pencil. That's probably better than what I say. Also from NYX, I got the Tame and Frame Tinted Brow Pomade. So this looks exactly like the Anastasia Beverly Hills little dip pot that you use, and I do actually have one of those and I use it quite a lot, but I have had it for a while, so I just feel like it's drying up a little bit now. So I wanted to try this one and see if it is similar to the Anastasia one. Obviously, if it is, I will be making the switch to this one because the Anastasia one is extremely expensive. I got one more thing from NYX, which is the Can't Stop Won't Stop setting powder. I just really wanted a new setting powder. I usually use the Rimmel Stay Matte powder, and this has usually done me really well, and I've had it for a very long time and it's always done me well, but I don't know, recently it's just not been doing good things for me, so I'm gonna give this one a try, and if not, I'm gonna buy a new one of these because it might just be that this one I've been using for like a year, and look how much is still in it. I haven't even hit pan, so I feel like when I'm using it, maybe I'm not actually putting enough on my brush. I'm not sure. I'm sorry guys, I'm really not like a makeup guru. I said this to my boyfriend, I was like, I always think I'm quite girly, like I'm either really girly or really not. And then when you guys all sent me your makeup suggestions, I was like, wow, I think I live under a rock. Like I had no idea half of these products existed, so I'm so grateful that you all did send me amazing suggestions because I apparently live under a rock. The next thing I got was the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer. Now I've been using this concealer for the longest time ever, and I just feel like you can't go wrong with it. It's now in like a funky new packaging, which is awesome. And it says 16-hour wear, which I didn't think it did before. I feel like with these, I still have a lot of concealer still in the pot, but when I use it, it just doesn't do as good of a job as when I have a new one. I don't know, maybe there's something that's going on in my head. I'm not sure, but I always think when I buy a new one of these, they do me really well. And if you have not tried this concealer, you absolutely should, because it covers up every single spot on my face, and it's something ridiculous, like £4 or £5. Like this should be a high-end concealer 100%. And the last thing I picked up was from a brand called Makeup Obsession, and it was a picture perfect pore blurring primer. Now I've never heard of this brand before. I'm gonna be honest, I got very drawn in by the cute pastel pink packaging, and obviously I have the primer of the setting spray, so I might try these together. I spent about £50 total, which is crazy. I never spend that much money on makeup, but it was my birthday money and I really wanted to treat myself. So I'm just gonna crack on with my wardrobe. So I have this wardrobe here and a set of 3 drawers. This all has clothes in it also, apart from this top drawer. This is like my makeup and stuff. So it's really just those 2 bottom drawers. Now my wardrobe itself, you're all looking at it probably thinking, wow, that's actually not that messy. It's pretty organized, but usually I'm definitely not this unorganized. I'm usually one of those crazy psycho people that has all of their jumpers together, all of their trousers together. So this has got a little bit out of control. And I don't know about you guys, but I feel like since being in lockdown, out of lockdown, I have such a different mindset, and that I don't need to hold on to all these things if I'm actually never going to wear them. So I'm basically going to try and make a pile of things that I can get rid of. Here is just where I have my hooks with my necklaces on. I literally have like 2 necklaces on each one, and they never get tangled, they never get stuck on my coat hangers or anything, and it's just such a great way. I've bought more hooks and I'm going to hang them this side, and I love it. I recommend this so much. I also have metal hangers on nearly all of my clothes, not all of them because I have bought some new clothes recently and I've had to use the actual hangers they provide, but this way I can get so many more clothes in my wardrobe without it being ridiculously squished. The cutest thing. It's not like a spirit jersey or like spirit jersey material, but I had to buy it. I feel like all the Rose and Crown, oh my god, there's food on it. I also bought this for my holiday to Florida, and it didn't go ahead, which is so sad. But it was from the Disney store and it was in the sale. It was £35 from $50, so it's a total bargain. But yeah, I'm so sad I never got to wear this. I also recently bought this hoodie from Primark. I bought it when I had to return some stuff to Primark after my Primark haul, and it just says on it just peachy, and it was only £7, and I just think it's the cutest thing ever. I've also recently been listening to a podcast called I Weigh with Jamila Jamil, and I love Jamila. I watched The Good Place and I thought she was absolutely insane as that. I love the character of Tahani. And then I sort of discovered her on social media and realized that she is a fantastic activist for countless amount of things. So if you feel like you want to educate yourself on trans rights, on LGBT, mental health, so many different topics she covers, like if you want to educate yourself, that is honestly such an amazing way to start, because she has so many amazing guest speakers on there. I'm currently listening to the one with Monroe Bergdorf, and she's just the most amazing woman, and I'm just absolutely loving it and I recommend it. This is my current situation. So this pile here is stuff that I'm gonna get rid of, so either send to the charity shop or get rid of completely, just chuck them out. This stuff I'm like unsure about, I'm like maybe thinking about chucking out. And then this stuff here I basically just need to put away in my drawers. And then I've got all my spare coat hangers. So I've put my 2 new hooks up over here. They are a little bit different to the ones I have over here, but they do the job nonetheless. And then over here I've just got like denim jackets, all of like my big jumpers. A lot of my jumpers I do put in the loft in the summertime, so it doesn't take up all my wardrobe space. All of like my sweaters, hoodies, skirts, t-shirts, shirts, little tops, and then down to my skirts and all of my midi dresses, which I don't know if anybody else has this problem, but I really hate that they're too long for my wardrobe. That pretty much concludes this video. I feel like it was a little bit of a mess, so I am sorry about that, but thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next week.
Missing someone